Do you think the new format of the Champions League will be boring? Do you believe this season's Champions League will continue to see one-sided matches where big teams always show their dominance with resounding victories? Wait, don't jump to conclusions too soon, because anything can happen in football. Until the ball is kicked, nothing is set in stone. Just look at today's results. A team that made history in the last round of the Champions League by setting the record for the most goals scored in a single match, along with the team regarded as the record king with 15 championships, both suffered defeats in the second round. The Champions League has always been a grand stage where unexpected stories are written, and this round was no exception. Fans expect thrilling matches, but no one could have predicted that two of the top contenders for the title would suffer such painful defeats. Bayern Munich, the team once considered an unbeatable giant in the group stage, and Real Madrid, with 15 Champions League titles, both stumbled against lesser-known opponents. Aston Villa and Lille suddenly became the focus after they toppled these giants with shocking scores, proving that no team is invincible in European football. Before the trip to Villa Park, Bayern Munich entered the match with impressive form, especially in the Champions League. Coach Vincent Kompany's team had crushed Dinamo Zagreb 9-2 in their opening group stage match. Not only did they secure 3 points, but they also set records for the most goals scored and the most shots on target in a single Champions League match under Kompany. The Bavarian Giants had maintained a 42-game unbeaten streak in the Champions League group stage, a feat not many European clubs could achieve. Bayern was also soaring in the Bundesliga with several key victories, having only drawn once against Bayer Leverkusen. Attacking stars like Harry Kane, Musiala, and Olise were shining brightly. Harry Kane continued to show his class by scoring consistently both domestically and in Europe. Pre-match statistics were all in Bayern's favor, from having won 9 of their last 10 matches to their impressive attacking form. All these factors made Die Roten the clear favorites over Aston Villa, a team returning to the Champions League after many years of absence. However, coach Vincent Kompany remained cautious, knowing that Aston Villa was the team that had caused Bayern's bitter defeat in the 1982 European Cup final. The spirit of history and the opponent's determination were not to be underestimated, despite Bayern's superior squad and form, which raised expectations for them to continue their unbeaten run. Meanwhile, Real Madrid prepared to visit Lille with the mindset of reigning Champions League holders and perennial favorites for the title each season. After a convincing 3-1 win over Stuttgart in their opening match, Los Blancos continued their unbeaten run in La Liga. However, the tense draw against Atletico Madrid in last weekend's Madrid derby raised some concerns for Carlo Ancelotti and his players. In terms of personnel, Real Madrid was missing key players like goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois and defender David Alaba, but stars like Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, and Kylian Mbappé were still expected to carry the load for Ancelotti's squad. Kylian Mbappé was seen as a major bright spot, with his ability to make a difference and his experience in the Champions League. Alongside him, Vinicius Jr. remained the main attacking force for the Spanish Royal Club. The combination of youth and experience was expected to help Los Blancos overcome any challenges. However, traveling to Pierre Mauroy Stadium is always a tough test for any team. Lille, though not as highly regarded as Real Madrid, still had the potential to create an upset. The French team entered this match after a 0-2 defeat to Sporting Lisbon in the first round, but their resurgence with a 3-0 win over Le Havre brought back some confidence. Lille had the home advantage and had won 8 of their last 9 European matches, making them a difficult opponent. Jonathan David and Eden Jagrova were in fine form, especially when Lille played at home at Pierre Mauroy. In the match, Aston Villa made history at Villa Park by recreating the result of the 1982 European Cup final. Under the weight of expectations from the fans and the pressure of facing the mighty Bayern Munich, Unai Emery's team overcame all odds to secure an emotional 1-0 victory. John Duran, regarded as a super sub, once again played the hero, scoring the only goal after coming off the bench, helping Villa recreate the result 42 years later. Before the goal, Bayern Munich completely dominated the match with top names like Joshua Kimmich and Serge Gnabry. The Bavarian team outplayed Villa and continuously put pressure on their defense. Harry Kane also had a few dangerous chances but failed to capitalize. Aston Villa's defense, led by Pau Torres and goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez, had a difficult but highly effective night. The Spanish defender, despite having a goal ruled out for offside, shone with several crucial tackles, while Martinez repeatedly denied Bayern's dangerous shots. Bayern attacked relentlessly, but Aston Villa stood firm. The home team's resilience was rewarded in the 74th minute when John Duran came off the bench and made a significant impact. From a long ball by Torres, the Colombian striker intelligently positioned himself, beat Bayern's defense, and finished sharply, leaving Manuel Neuer helpless. The goal not only sent Villa Park into a frenzy, but also threw Bayern into confusion for the remainder of the match. Despite a final surge in attack, Bayern couldn't find the equalizer. Goalkeeper Martinez continued to play the hero by denying late efforts from Serge Gnabry and Harry Kane. This victory not only gave Aston Villa 3 points after 2 matches, but also ended Bayern's 42-game unbeaten run in the Champions League group stage. At the same time, at Pierre-Mauroy Stadium, Lille produced an even bigger shock by defeating reigning champions Real Madrid with a narrow 1-0 victory. It was one of the most memorable wins for the French side as they toppled the European giants, an opponent Lille had never faced before. As usual, Real Madrid started the game with the superiority of a favorite. From the first minutes, the white-shirted players launched continuous attacks led by Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham. In this match, Andrić was given the start instead of Kylian Mbappé. Lille goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier had to work hard from the start, stopping a powerful shot from Vinicius in the 6th minute. However, Lille quickly responded with sharp counterattacks, particularly from Jonathan David and Eden Jagrova. The turning point of the match came in the 45th minute when Eduardo Camavinga handled the ball with his hand in the penalty box from Jagrova's free kick. The referee immediately pointed to the spot, and Jonathan David confidently converted the penalty, putting Lille ahead with a well-taken shot. The goal ignited the atmosphere at Pierre-Mauroy Stadium, and Real Madrid started to feel the pressure. Though coach Carlo Ancelotti brought on Mbappé after halftime to bolster the attack, Real Madrid struggled to break through Lille's defense. Los Blancos' attacking efforts were repeatedly thwarted by Lille's solid defense, and they couldn't manage a shot on target for most of the second half. Lille played with great discipline and organization, leaving Real Madrid confused and out of ideas. Real Madrid's best chance came in the 85th minute when Antonio Rudiger's header from an Arda Güler cross was cleared off the line by Theo Santos. Goalkeeper Chevalier once again showcased his brilliance by denying Luka Modric's final attempt, helping Lille secure a clean sheet and preserve their 1-0 victory. This win not only restored Lille's confidence after their defeat to Sporting Lisbon, but also sent a strong message in the Champions League. The 2 matches at Villa Park and Pierre-Mauroy Stadium brought some of the biggest surprises of the Champions League group stage. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, 2 of European football's giants, suffered painful defeats to Aston Villa and Lille. These victories not only shook up the group stage, but also affirmed that no team is invincible in such a challenging tournament. Resilience and fighting spirit can always overcome class and reputation. Both Bayern and Real Madrid will surely need to reflect and learn from these setbacks if they hope to avoid more shocks in the rest of the competition.